What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. Give me a few. We'll start moving. I'm going to start checking out what's going on in the city. Guys, share this with your friends. We're about to take off. What's this bad thing over here? Give me 1 second. Let me fix this. Alright, guys, we are live. We are live in the streets of New York. Let's see what goes on here. Share this with your friends. Share this with your friends. Let's get some people on here. Right now in Brooklyn, New York. I had to gas up before we take off. I'm going to give this YouTube live a try. Let's see how it works out. Just share this with your friends. Get the message out there. Let's get a crowd on here. One of my Raiders went dead, which sucks. And we are going. Thank you, JG. So we are now in Brooklyn. Let's turn this around so you can see me. Let's see how this works. So we're now in Brooklyn, New York. We're headed to New York City to find out what's going on there today. And we're just going to check it out, see what happens. Sometimes we get lucky, sometimes you don't get lucky, sometimes you get nothing, sometimes you get all kinds of stuff, you know. But we'll give it a try. It's my first time doing this YouTube live stuff. And hopefully we'll find some crime today, you know. Hopefully we'll find some crime. Hopefully we'll find some fun stuff for you guys to see. And we'll go through a few neighborhoods. We'll go through Brooklyn. We'll go into other parts of the city and see if we can get some things going on, you know. I can't turn on the radio because I guess it's copyright infringement. So you'll just have to listen to my, and we'll check it out. Enjoy the scenery. Invite your friends, share this with your friends, share this with everybody. Share this with your friends, share this with everybody. Good evening, dark side. And let's see what we get. Like I said, it's weird. Sometimes you get a bunch of stuff, sometimes you get nothing. So it's not like what people think, where the streets are filled with crime and everybody's getting shot all over the place. That's not the truth, you know. Don't get me wrong, there are some nights where there's crime all night long, but it's not like where you walk out your house and you get shot, so. And it's a city, right? You're a big city, you're gonna have crime. You're never gonna be crime free. So like I said, right now we're in Brooklyn, New York. We are going to head over the bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge. Make our way down to probably the West Village or East Village. I'm not sure which one I want to go to yet. We'll listen to the scanner and see what happens. And like I said, hopefully we get some good stuff, man. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff. Hopefully we'll get some good footage. And hopefully I'll give you guys a nice show tonight. Like I said, it's weird. Sometimes you get crimes on footage. Sometimes you don't get crimes on footage. I had another police scanner, but for some reason it's not working. I don't know what the hell happened to it. Ain't nothing here. Yeah, normally when it's warmer outside, we catch more crime than usual, right? So it's strange. Even when it's cold outside, I remember a few nights in the city, it was freezing cold, and I would hear the police scan go nuts all day long. So it's weird.
Frequency mode.
Criminals don't care if it's hot or cold. Unfortunately, when it's hotter, people drink and they get more stupid, and that's when they get a little wild. But we'll play it by ear, right? We'll play it by ear and we'll see what happens.
Frequency mode.
Share this on your Twitter, share this on your Instagram, on your Telegrams. Let people know we're live. Let's see how this works. We'll give it a try on here. I normally go on Twitter live, but people are telling me give YouTube live a try, so here I am. And we are live. Welcome if you're tuning in. We're in Brooklyn right now. And we're gonna head into what's his name? To the city, to Manhattan. And we're gonna look for some fun stuff. We'll give it a try. Like I said, we'll give it a try on YouTube for the first time. And we'll just see what happens.
Sorry, 70 Charlie.
70 Charlie.
Alright. Have you responded to the gas over?
491 update.
Tune into a different radio station. See what.
4, 7, 0, 6, 8, 7.
right now we're headed into the city right now. So let's give it a try. Let's see how this live works. Like I said, share this with your friends. Try to get the numbers up. Enjoy the ride. Let's see what happens here, man. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff tonight. I'm hoping. We got a shots fired in Lenox Avenue, which sounds like Harlem. But we are very far away from Harlem right now. I don't think we'll make it to Harlem on time. It's about an hour and a half drive, so by the time we get there, cops already would have arrested the person. So
Frequency mode.
right now we're under the Gowanus. This is a part of Brooklyn. It's more like industrial, some of these places around here. So it's where all the factories and garbage trucks are and all kinds of stuff like that. It's a pretty cool neighborhood. Like I said, it's all industrial. You can see from around it, there's no homes around here. And you'll see on the overpass above me, you'll see that little bridge. So that's the BQE. BQE, Gowanus, it's different names. People like changing the names of the areas here often, but I know it as the Gowanus. You can see ahead of us, you'll see the World Trade Center.
Frequency mode.
You had a scanner, it's a slow night. So far it's slow. And I'm tuned into citywide right now, so. But let's see if that changes when we get closer into the city. Once we get closer in the city, it's a little more action. And again, the drunkies are out. Everybody's drunk right now, probably in the city. And we'll just see what happens. About to head on to the BQE, the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Let's see how the traffic is up there. I'll show you guys the scenery around there. There's a cool little spot where you see the New York skyline from there, so it's actually a pretty cool thing to see if you're not from New York. Actually, it is traffic jammed up there, so we'll go on the other side. But we'll still be able to see the skyline once we get to the other side.
Frequency mode. Frequency mode.
So now we're just driving closer to the city, if you've just seen what happened. can't even see that question. Are your response time pretty reasonable for law? Yeah, sometimes I respond quicker than the cops to certain places. You know, sometimes I'm there before the cops are there. And the cops are like, whoa, how did Leeroy get here so quick? You know? Look, I pop out of nowhere and cops are like, yo, where the hell did this guy come from? But they're cool with me, the cops. Most of the cops like while I'm there. They know, look, I'm not there to start trouble. I'm there just to film, and it keeps them safe, and also keeps the people that arrest safe. You know, when people see a camera, they're just kind of like, all right, cool, there's a camera here, we'll go by the book. And most of the cops do go by the book in this city.
Not data post back. There's email back on a 0.
Scanner's acting a little weird tonight. And I'm telling you, it's slow. Like, I'm on citywide right now, and citywide you get all the precincts that are emergency calls. Like the big calls, the shooting, the fighting, the calls that the cops need to respond to right away. It's dead. The closer we get to Manhattan, the more action we'll see, you know? Look, murder, it's a big city, you know, and in big cities we have murders. It's just reality. We even in small cities you have murders. You know, that's just the reality. We have to face reality that there's crime. Well, if you find a place with zero crime, probably Switzerland, and even in Switzerland you have some crime. But again, this is a big city, man. We're gonna have crime here. Unfortunately, crime is natural to have, you know. Just sometimes some places have more crimes than others. It could be with the weather. It could be like normally a big crime time is around holiday season. Like Christmas, it usually starts around Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's when you see a lot of crime pop out. New Year's, and then it slows down again. And then it starts up again during the summertime, like around 4th of July. There's a lot of shootings happening. And you know, it's reality. Look, it's reality. It's crime. You know, if we didn't have no crime, we wouldn't need anything else we have in the city, like jails and police departments. And you gotta see the police department, how do they handle the crime? Like so far, look, New York, we've been having a lot of high-profile cases like the train, because all the press is looking at the train right now. Everybody's looking at the train, right? That's a hot topic right now. So everybody's kind of like nitpicking everything at the train. Recently, we're having some shootings. The other day, someone got shot in the head. Some people get pushed into the train tracks. But again, there is millions of people that ride the train, right? Millions of people, and it's a big city, so crime is expected to happen. Anybody tells you that crime is not supposed to happen, they probably live in La La Land. Look, I've literally seen people get shot, dead bodies in front of me, you know, and it's unfortunate. It's part of big city living, you know. So we're coming up on the BQE right now. So what you'll see is, I'll point the camera towards the left, and you'll see it's a really nice view of the skyline. And you'll see like the World Trade Center, all the really nice buildings, all lit up. It's something over here called the Promenade, where the Promenade is it's just a place where everybody hangs out and just watches and just looks at the building. You get a nice view over there. And yeah, Texas is beautiful. Texas is beautiful, you know. Yeah, everybody has guns in Texas. So you got to be stupid starting with somebody in Texas when everybody's packing, you know? But you guys have a big problem with the migrants in Texas. You know, El Paso, I heard, is turned into a different place completely. So it looks like there's tons of traffic up on the BQA. I can see it from here. You'll see on the overpass on top. That's when we'll have some stuck in traffic nonsense over here. Yeah, I heard Houston and Austin is all liberal there now. I heard it's a liberal, really, really liberal place right now. I wonder if I can turn this camera sideways. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's cool. You like that better? Oh, it says orientation smooth back. I don't know what I just did. It's probably my first or second time going live on YouTube, so still trying to figure this thing out and see what all the tricks are. But it's not even the police, right? It's these lawmakers. Right, the police can only do so much. Their hands are tied. You got these lawmakers changing the way they could fight crime. Right, you have people think, oh, the police can do whatever they want. They can't. Look, there's a city council which votes on laws and legislations, and that gets trickled down to the mayor. The mayor has his commissioners, right? He has his commissioners over there, and then his commissioners have to follow these laws. He doesn't just make laws. So he passes it down to the police commissioner. The police commissioner has to pass it down to his guys. And that's the way it is, man. And their hands are tied at the moment. You know, that's why people are getting out of jail so much right now. That's why cops don't want to be bothered, and they're scared to get sued. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the left lane right now so you guys can see the promenade if this guy lets me over. Hold on. I'm going to turn the camera over this way so you guys can see what's going on here. It's a nice sight that not many people get to see. This is the New York City skyline. In front of me, you'll see the Brooklyn Bridge. Then you see the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers, the Freedom Towers, they call them now. And then you have the Empire State Building in the blue. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to look at. Yeah, it's pretty cool to look at. It's the big city, baby. Look, I've been here all my life. I moved once in a while to Arizona, to Israel, to Florida. For some reason, I keep coming back here. It's like a magnet. New York City is one big magnet for me. I keep coming back. Bottom line, people in New York are not even from New York no more. They're all from like Midwest or other places around the world, and they want to start changing the rules in New York. Like, if you want to start changing the rules in New York, stay in your own state, stay in your own city. You go change there. Don't come here and start changing stuff up for us. Us New Yorkers don't like that. So we're about to head on the Brooklyn Bridge. This is when I'll start picking up some speed. Right now, in about 15 seconds, we'll be on the Brooklyn Bridge. You'll see right now the Brooklyn Bridge. It's a pretty cool sight right now if you've never seen the Brooklyn Bridge before. And you'll see in front of me the skyline again with the Brooklyn Bridge in the background. Definitely a pretty cool sight if you've never been to New York to see. Hey, the antagonizer, welcome to the show. Like I said, the closer we'll get to the city, and we'll be in the city right after we pass this bridge. And the closer we get to the city, more action we'll start seeing. So we're just in Brooklyn. And if you look over here on this side, there's the crash. But on that side, you'll see more of the skyline. You can't really see it from here. I'm not about to start holding my phone in my hand either. So this is another pretty cool sight. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. You've probably seen it in multiple movies. And you see, it's 10:30 at night. We got traffic again. I hate the traffic, man. I must be getting old because I used to be able to deal with this. I can't deal with traffic no more. This is the famous Brooklyn Bridge.
Four, 7, 6, 4, 3, 7.
So right now what I did is I changed to a different precinct because we're pulling up into Manhattan. So I normally change my frequency. Saying it's a quiet night.
Frequency mode.
It's a quiet night in New York. I don't know what is going on. So soon what I'm hearing is they're going to change the scanners to encrypted, right, where no one will have access to it. And they'll be blocked out from the press and also be blocked out from the criminals, because sometimes criminals do use these scanners to pull different crimes throughout the city, and they want to know when the cops are coming. So soon we won't have access to this. Hopefully, I'm hoping the police commissioner and the mayor and some of the people in his office will be like, yo, you know what? The press actually needs this, needs the scanners to look for crime. And I'm hoping they'll work out some kind of deal with us. But then again, look, criminals do have access to these scanners. You can buy one online. And that's dangerous, right? It's dangerous for criminals to have access to these kind of scanners. Look, they can be robbing a bank and waiting for the cops to come in. And they'll get a heads up before the cops come, which I totally get. And then you have these Antifa protesters that are listening into the scanners for protests, right? And they're looking to get away from the cops. Or looking where the cops are. Is this the first time YouTube live stream? It's my second time. I tried it last time for some fire safety thing. Someone jumped in the water at the pier yesterday, and I went live just to give it a try. I'm just getting used to this YouTube stuff. You guys know I'm a Twitter guy, so we'll give YouTube a chance. I'm hearing there's some money in YouTube, so Twitter is not paying me much, man. They hardly pay me anything. So figure, why don't I go to something that's going to pay me a little more money? It's going to take a little time before I build my hours up, but I'm hearing we should be all right on YouTube. I can make a few dollars. So right now we are in Manhattan. And you hear, like, I changed the scanners to Manhattan, right?
Frequency mode.
And there is nothing coming over the radio. Yeah, I'm tuned into the right channel. And nothing's coming over. Yeah, we had a fun night that time when Tyler was here. It was actually action packed. I couldn't believe how much action we had with Tyler. It was like the moons and the stars were aligned, just get so much action. So right now we're in downtown Manhattan. Right? Pretty cool area. We're probably gonna shoot into either the West Village or the East Village now. And just see what happens there. But again, the scanner is on right now and you don't hear nothing. It's like silence.
Frequency mode.
Sometimes I'll turn it off and on again just to make sure I'm on the right channel, but there is nothing going on. There is absolutely nothing going on. Oh, here we go. That's something. But nothing. You hear the radio. Nothing really is going on. Alright, so we got something, criminal mischief. Criminal mischief is someone either pushed someone or just started messing with someone in the city. Maybe we'll get an arrest. 6th Precinct is normally fun. 6th Precinct, I remember covering it, I don't know, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And it was really bad over there. I mean, it was bad. And I went there for, I don't know, I was there for like a year, documenting everything in the area. And it was bad there. I mean, mental health, open air drug use. It was bad. And then I made this short little documentary about it. And people seen it. You know, people saw it. And important people saw it. And I heard they went down to the precinct. And they asked the cops about me. They said, we see this guy, viral news. He's out here filming all kinds of crazy stuff. And they asked him if it was real. And the cops told them, yeah, it's real. And they told him, look, clean this up right away. And they did. They did a good job. Same thing with Midtown Manhattan. It was really bad during nighttime and the daytime during the summer. And it got better. It got a lot better. But again, let's see how it is in the hot weather.
The security company said they're no longer there. They went up the street. They don't see them on the camera anymore.
So, but everything comes in waves, right? You can have tons of crime and then all of a sudden there's no crime.
Caller 9 receiving a 54 EDP, First Avenue East 12, First East 12, females running in and out of traffic, and laying on the ground. No weapons, not violent, no injuries. Do I have a 9-unit of it? Davids are out right now. 9 boy.
So that call came over.
EDP, First Avenue East 12, First
EDP,
East 12.
this is on the other side of the village. We're not going to make it.
Thank you, Rob Live, 184, Rob Live,
Ladies running in and out of traffic, EDP, emotionally disturbed person. So,
female, white, brown hair, 22, wearing a green sweatshirt, black or brown pants.
so that's what it is in New York. A lot of emotionally disturbed people just causing problems. And it's the same people over and over and over again. It's the same people starting problems over and over again, especially in the train system. Right? Look, I go down to the train system. I go to places where nobody goes. People don't want to go where I go. And I speak to people and I do research. And I talk with cops and I talk with people. And they all tell me the same thing. It's the same people over and over and over again starting problems. And that has to do with mental health, right? After COVID, people got sick. You know, people got ill, and I don't blame them, right? Everybody got a little freaked out during the Rona, you know? Yeah, there's some National Guards in the subway. But again, they're just there checking bags. That's all they're doing.
Frequency mode.
All they're doing is checking bags. And again, if someone wants to carry something on them, it's not going to be in a bag. It's going to be on their body. But then they want to start searching people's bodies. Then we're going back to stop and frisk. They should really just put metal detectors there, and that's it. So right now we're in the West Village. Greenwich Village, West Village, whatever you want to call it. You got this park over here we're coming up on. It's Washington Square Park. It used to be really wild. Like I said, things have calmed down, but let's see what happens during the summertime. Let's see what happens during the summertime. Summertime normally gets a little wild over here. But look, the radio is on. And you're not hearing nothing. It's silence. Yep, they close mental institutions, and unfortunately, people can't get the help they need, right? So they take it out on other people, and they can't get their medication, so what do? They go use products from the street, and those make them even more emotionally disturbed, right? They're suppressing their feelings with chemicals that they shouldn't have, and it makes them really bad. And you'll see, you'll have can collectors. There's the can collector. Let me see if I can zoom in on this guy. Can collectors and homeless everywhere and people looking through garbage. And unfortunately, that's the reality. That's the reality, man. They need to get people help for mental health, the correct help they need. And if people don't get the correct help they need, they're going to take it out on the rest of the world. You see, right now we're in the 6th precinct. This is the West Village. The radio's on, but nothing's coming over. Probably have another one of those quiet nights again. I'm hoping not. I hope I can give you guys a show tonight, but I guess quiet nights is good nights at times, right?
Nine Charlie.
9 Charlie. Alright, 2248.
You can show 54.
2248 as well.
It's almost 11 o'clock. It's prime drinking hour for people. You know, yeah, look, they closed down mental institution. There's no more room during COVID. A lot of stuff's changed up, you know. So this is Washington Square Park right here. We'll drive around a bit.
9 Charlie.
Let's see what happens here. We got people still wearing masks in the city. We got people still wearing masks when they're in the car alone. So you'll see on the left-hand side, this is Washington Square Park. You'll see the arches, the famous arch that is all over the world in movies. The park normally closes at 11 or 12 now, curfew. Because sometimes this park was a magnet for insanity. I remember being in that park and all those Antifa kids started rioting and just starting problems for no reason. Yep, you're right, it did. It rocked the world. It totally switched the world upside down. It's not the same world we recognize anymore. It's not the same world we recognize anymore, that's for sure. It's another call. Someone, another EDP, bothering people's doors, knocking on people's doors for no reason. Like I said, now we're in the West Village.
Caller doesn't want to make a report. Everybody just put back. You can mark that 90 y'all.
So like I said, this neighborhood used to be pumping. When I mean pumping, I used to never get a break from filming stuff. That's how much crime was in this area. And then again, it slowed down. It just stopped. It just completely stopped.
Nine Charlie.
9 Charlie.
We'll be here for a bit. We'll drive around and then we'll shoot into Midtown Manhattan, see what we can find over there, because I'm kind of bored over here. I don't see much going on here. I might park the car and just walk around. It's because they're cleaning up the crime. Look, the cops are doing a good job. Cops are doing a good job. And they're taking care of things before it gets out of hand. It wasn't always like that here. I'm telling you, the 6th precinct was a bad precinct. I mean, a really bad precinct. This is where I used to come and hang out and just film stuff all day long. Like there was never a dull moment here. But again, let's see what happens soon. Weather can change and get warm and people get that juice inside of them and they start doing stupid stuff again. And normally that's around the summertime. That's when we have it picks up a little bit. The drunk idiots are out in full force. You know? We get the drunk idiots out there. People drink and they just do stupid stuff. So right now I'm in the West Village. West Village is worse than the LES. Yeah, it's spring break now here. But we'll go into Times Square in a few. You know, we'll hang out around here for a bit. Hopefully some good calls will come over.
6 point.
Hold on, what do we got now?
Input 3311 to my queue. First address is going to be 70 University Place. Second is going to be Fifth Avenue and 10th Street. And the third one's going to be 240 West 14th Street.
See, that was 311 calls for noise or something dumb. But again, things can change right away. Things can definitely change in a heartbeat over here. Yeah, that's where we'll go. We'll go to Times Square later on. And I'm listening to both precincts. I'm listening to the East Village and West Village at the same time. It's the 9th and the 5th, I believe. The 9th and the 6th precinct. So my ears are in both precincts. Yep, no. Yeah, I know. I'm listening to it. I'm on the station where it covers both. Let's stop by here. Let's see what goes on over here at this bar spot. Normally they catch some drunks over here. There's a cop car out front. So let's see what this guy's doing over here. It's kind of dead. Let's move over here so you guys get a better view. Normally, I can park in certain places as long as I put my press pass on the window. Most of the cops in this area, they're pretty cool with me. They're pretty chill with me. Look, they tell me they like when they see me come around because they know I'm looking out for them, right? They know I'm filming stuff. And when they arrest somebody, that somebody can't say the cop was beating them up because I have everything on camera. And on my Twitter, you bet your dollar that we have multiple law enforcements watching what I'm doing. The mayor's watching what I'm doing. So everybody's watching what I'm doing, you know. I seen the mayor 2 weeks ago and he knew exactly what I was doing. He even named the story I put out there. So they like it when I'm out here with the cameras. Yeah, I was just in Brooklyn right now. We drove through Brooklyn to get here. Yeah, I think next week I'll have a surprise for you guys. We'll be going to the Bronx next week. Looks like NYPD might go down there. It's a good place to film some crime in the Bronx.
Stand by for a quick voice change. Have a good night.
Thank you, Darkside. I appreciate it. So we got a cop car run in front of us. There's normally a cop car here for the nightclubs. There's a bunch of bars here. And, you know, when people drink, they get a little stupid. Unfortunately. Not all people, but some people, they get a little out of whack when they drink. And you got a bunch of different cars, cop cars out here once in a while. And I remember last month, there was a migrant pickpocketing crew that actually got arrested at one of these nightclubs. The guy, I don't know, he had about 13 victims in one night, which means he stole 14 phones in one night, just in this one bar. Imagine how many other bars they went through and never got caught.
7. 273 West 10, apartment 1, Robert A, November 311.
311 call, which is noise. Noise is something petty. I think we should move to Midtown Manhattan. What do you think? Think we should go to Midtown Manhattan? Hopefully find something. Type in the message. Let me know what you think if we should move to Midtown Manhattan.
6 David, 10 Street, 61.
It's going to be 273 West 10, apartment 1, Robert A.
Yeah, the Roosevelt Hotel is the Roosevelt Hotel. It's still an intake center, right? It's been slow lately. We haven't really been seeing the rush come in. And it's been slow. But again, it's sometimes the migrants come in, it's seasonal. Sometimes it'll be slow for a while, then all of a sudden we'll get smacked in the head. And it'll just be overwhelming. Hopefully it slows down forever, the Roosevelt. Because I have had enough of that. It's been overwhelming. I've been covering it since the beginning.
Big boy.
West 14th Street, northbound here.
4.
All right, we'll go check out a different spot because I'm not feeling anything in this area right now. It's kind of weak over here. Let's check out the next area. Let's do a little spin around. Yeah, it gets a little gross over there, the West 4th train station. It does. But again, it's quiet. We would hear something come over the radio.
Frequency mode.
We would get something coming over the radio and we don't hear nothing. We gotta see what happens. Let's move around to a different location in the West Village and then we'll shoot into Midtown. We'll see what's going on in Midtown Manhattan. For a while, you had the scooter robbery crews over here in the East and West Village. Those kind of stopped.
Metro, you raising?
Cops did a good job cleaning up the scooter robbery crews. But we'll figure it out, see where they went else. gonna go to a different part of the West Village, see what we can see over there. But again, the radio's slow. So we're still in the West Village. Still hanging out in the West Village over here. Yeah, the first precinct's like downtown Manhattan. It's like Wall Street. Not much going on there. But what we'll do now is we'll go to a different part of Manhattan, a different part of the West Village. And then from there, we'll shoot over to Midtown. I like Midtown. That blue thing in front of you, that is the Empire State Building. That little blue spike over there. Hoping eventually we'll get some action in here. Hopefully we'll see somebody do something. Hopefully we'll see somebody do something. We got this guy walking in the street. That's what we'll see. The Bronx has a lot of action. The Bronx is jam-packed with action. And Queens, so we'll do that a different time. Sorry, Natalie, what do you want me to do? Create crime that's not real? If you're in New York City and you want to go do something silly, I can film you doing something silly. But I'm not going to manufacture crime. Hopefully the later it gets, the more drunk people get. And you know, when people drink, they get a little crazy. Yeah, we just passed by the Blue Note. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Look, and you can see it's not as bad as people say. People think you come to New York and you'll see crime everywhere and people stepping over bodies and stuff. That's not the reality. It really isn't. Look, you'll get your high profile crimes every once in a while. But it is what it is. You gotta remember, everybody has camera phones these days. So when something bad happens, and it's bound to happen in New York, right? We have 9 million people in New York, maybe more. And unfortunately, we have some criminals. You know, unfortunately, we have some criminals. But when crime happens, people have their phone, right? And then what happens, it goes viral, right? And then everybody sees it, and everybody thinks the whole world is burning down, which is not the truth. And people get pissed at me when I tell them, look, there's not much crime, there's nothing to cover. But in reality, I'm over here with a scanner, right? And you hear what I hear. Unless there's some magic tricks with the scanner and they're just not coming over, and if I can't hear it, that means the cops can't hear it. So there's no tricks over there. So we're gonna shoot into Midtown now, I think. Oh, yeah, no problem, Natalie. I got you. I thought you mean the live is horrible, which I agree. It's boring. It's boring right now. We're not seeing too much action. But like I said, the closer we'll get to Midtown, hopefully we'll see some. So Midtown's probably the most congested area of New York, which means more people are there, and hopefully we'll see some fun. Yeah, it's probably my second time going live. I went live yesterday. Someone jumped into the water off the pier, and ESU units responded. They ended up finding the kid in the water. He wanted to go swimming. He thought it was a nice day, and there was hundreds of cop cars and helicopters and drones in the air looking for him. Just don't go swimming in the ocean without telling people you're going swimming.
Yeah, that's right.
You see the scooter, the migrants on the scooter zipping around. So we're gonna get a little closer to Midtown. Hopefully we'll hear some more stuff.
651. 91 on the right.
You'll see on the left-hand side they have these stupid carriages. This guy over here, he sucks. He's taking up a whole lane for a stupid bike thing. He's on his phone, he's texting, he doesn't care about anybody. So we're still in the West Village. And we're heading into Midtown now. Let's see what we got here. On the right hand side, you'll see this like church looking building. It used to be a church, and before that, after that, it was called the Limelight. Limelight was a famous nightclub in New York. It was an old church. They renovated, turned it into a nightclub. And now they turned it into a restaurant, I think. Now, since we're going into Midtown, what we'll do is we'll change the scanner to Midtown. This way we can hear what's going on there. Yeah, Robin, it's quiet. Marco, I'm just starting this Crime Watch stuff. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try this time. Let's see how it goes. I'll give it a try another time. And we'll see if it's worth my time. We'll see if we'll get some action on there. We'll get some views on there. It's all about testing out stuff, right? Let's see what it does. Let's give it a try. Twitter's not paying me anything, so if Twitter's not paying me anything, why should I stick on Twitter the whole time? When I can go on here, build my following up over here, and then hopefully make some dollars. And I was with this kid, Nick Shirley, yesterday. Good kid. He's covering the migrant stuff. And he's like, dude, why are you not on YouTube? He's like, you'll do great on YouTube. So here we are on YouTube. We're right here in Midtown. We're on West 28th. It's like Chelsea moving into Midtown. And hopefully there's some chatter on the radio. Hopefully we'll hear something for you guys.
Frequency mode.
See, ever since they changed the scanner, some stations to encrypted, a lot of us having problems with the regular channels that are not encrypted yet.
Seven.
So right now we're officially in Midtown. We're officially in Midtown. Daytime is a little more action. Daytime you have more people around, more stuff happen, but it's almost impossible to get around with cars. Yesterday was a busy day. Yesterday, again, it was like one of the nicest days of the year so far, and that's when we've seen some more action. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. At least you get to see the cities right now. Might not be some action, but you get to see the city. I know a lot of you guys haven't been to New York City. And now this is New York City. Enjoy the view. Hey Poofy, welcome to the show. It's kind of a boring night tonight. But boring is actually good for the city sometimes.
Frequency mode.
So right now we're in Midtown Manhattan. We just left the West Village. It's kind of a slow night. I think that's the MetLife building up there. Got a pedestrian struck by a car.
Yeah, check them out.
We'll shoot around to some what's his name? Some migrant facilities. We'll see what's happening at some of them. So normally in front of migrant facilities, you will have cops in front of the locations. Unfortunately, we have been seeing some problems with some of the migrant gangs.
21 and the 460 having attempted 30 will probably recover. Still have one outstanding. A male Hispanic, 16 to 20 years old, 5'8", black sweater, gray sweatpants, black do-rag, led northbound on foot.
We had someone who just robbed someone. He just ran. Male Hispanic, do-rag. The lady recovered her property, it looks like, so.
Frequency mode.
We have an ambulance in front of, is that an ambulance? So that is, what do we got going on here? It looks like a construction car. No, that is an ambulance. So on the left-hand side, you'll see a lot of people hanging out. That's the migrant facility. We'll go to the front of that in a few. And we'll see what we got going on in front of the... You got something going on here. All those guys on the left are migrants. We'll go to the front of that migrant facility and check out what's going on in front. And that's where the lieutenant was jumped by the migrants. You've probably seen it all over TV.
South Coast 1, no ETA, 2330.
North Adam 1.
North Adam 1.
1010 90 X-ray, the 68 on 7th Avenue. That's going to be 90 X-ray as well. The other 68 at Broadway, you can mark that 91. Good night.
South I have good night, good night. 17 Adam.
753 on your 2 at 3rd and 40th.
I'm gonna make a left over here. And I'm gonna show you where. I'll show you where the cop was jumped. The lieutenant was jumped by a bunch of migrants during an incident. And we're coming up on it in a few. And again, you'll have a cop car right in front, which you'll see right now. You see the cop van in front of me. They normally have an NYPD post in front of migrant facilities, just in case any problems happen. Now, from what I'm understanding from some of the cops, they're telling me sometimes the security doesn't want to cooperate with them. Sometimes they'll show up to a call, and the security will tell them there's no problems, there's nothing happening, when there was actually a 911 call coming through. So yeah, we have some issues once in a while.
We have a bus roll over here.
Affirmative 2325, does it confirm pedestrian struck?
Hey, specials, no pet struck, it's just a female complaining of hand and knee pain.
So we'll pull up right now.
That's not anything again?
2325.
This right here on the left-hand side is where... I'll pull the camera off so you guys can see better. This right here is where the officer was attacked by multiple migrants. I think I want to lower this thing down too for you guys, so you guys get a better look at stuff. So this is where the officer was jumped. I haven't recognized the top over there. Let me open up the sunroof. So this is actually, we're in the middle of Times Square. So if you guys get a better view when I move that for you guys, yeah, it's a little better.
David 24 by. Do you have any finals today? We switch off on your care? 29 533 West 57. You can mark it 93 Charlie. All the other jobs are going to have to reassign. Have a good night today.
It's a quiet night, man. A quiet night in Midtown, too. Quiet night in Midtown, quiet night in the West Village. And it's been like this for a while. Recently, we got live on Twitter, and it literally has been quiet. You really don't hear much crime. Like, don't get me wrong, there is crime, but it's been slow. And again, people want to complain like, oh, you're lying that the crime is down. You're lying that there's hardly any crime recently. But it's literally in the radio. You can hear it yourself. And I personally like filming crime. I enjoy it. I enjoy the action. But I guess we'll have to wait till it gets warmer out. We'll chill here for a bit. This is... Actually, let's move around. Let's get you guys a better view. Let's take a ride around the migrant facility again. And then we'll shoot over to the Row Hotel. And you'll see we'll have our people walking around Times Square. We'll wrap around Times Square shortly. And you get to see the nice lights, what everybody sees on TV. Let's take a ride around here again, see what's going on. And then we'll shoot over to another migrant facility. There is another migrant facility called the Row Hotel. And then I'll take you guys down to the Roosevelt after. Hopefully we'll get to see some migrants walk around and moved around. So you'll see on the left-hand side, see if I can zoom into that. Now that I just do. The left-hand side, the right-hand side, excuse me, you'll see a bunch of guys hanging out. Those are all migrants. Migrants just hanging out, chilling. Now I'll take you guys to the Row Hotel. The Row Hotel is another migrant facility in New York City. We will go to another migrant facility to check out what's going on there. So we are now in Times Square, New York City, the epicenter of the world.
Frequency mode.
And we're just looking for crime. Share this with your friends. Let's get the views up. Let's get some people in here. Even though it's kind of boring.
11, hold by.
Sunset 11, fall back.
Pick up 53 at 222 West 45. No EMS needed. Show me all taking reports.
It is a boring night. It's just another day in New York City.
Sunset 25.
Sunset 25.
North F25.
North F25.
Also 1 mile stop. West 49 and Broadway. No further.
Sunset.
7 FT26.
7 F26.
75 Tom, East 51 in Lexington Ave, please. That's right.
Southwest, Southwest 23.
If you need to visit 240 West 8th Avenue. Go to your social.
North F2, Sergeant.
Read on my last message.
So right now we're in Times Square. We have nothing going on. I got people complaining, oh, you're lying that nothing's going on. You're lying that nothing's going on. Well, you're here with me now, so.
South, David 1. South, David 1. David 1.
So right now we're coming up to the Row Hotel. It'll be on the right-hand side.
I was on the landline.
This is another migrant facility.
On Lexington, see if I've got an open door. The show going right over here. Right next to you. Right over here.
It's right here on the right-hand side. You'll see it's the Row Hotel. And again, you'll see guys hanging out front. Unfortunately, there's been reports of drug dealing, unfortunately, which is pretty bad.
Jump over the bus, escort the bus to Belgium. I got jail for coming in from that. 42.
House 42.
Yeah, I'm in the house, please. Five.
Yeah, they do. They go on this. They go on what's his name? They go on the train and they sell snacks and stuff like that. Which I rather see them selling snacks than pickpocketing and shoplifting. So I really don't see that as a big deal. So right now we're in Times Square right now.
North FQ5.
So I'll take you to see the lights right now in Times Square. I'll hang a right once we get to this corner so you can see exactly what's going on. Got a bunch of cops right here. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but there's nothing came over. Nothing came over the radio, so they probably just have a post over here or something. You know. So cops have posts all over the city, all over Midtown. They just hang out and wait for crime to happen.
Unit 5.
Unit 5, is the person stopped 205 West West is their final?
96 times 2.
That's what.
So that was a theater post. They got some posts by every theater now. It's just to keep the theater safe from pickpocketers and terrorist attacks and stuff like that.
Yeah, 346.
7
Do you want my thumb?
Who knows where to get their candy and chips from? It's not that expensive, right? You can go into Costco. You can go buy yourself candy and chips. They can, like $50, they'll get themselves candy for a week to sell. And it's not that hard to sell candy, right? You buy a bag of candy in bulk, right? You pay, I don't know, after in bulk 50-cent price. They sell it for $2 or $3 on the train, and that's it. It's really, people want to make up some crazy conspiracy theories, but it's really not that hard. Anybody can do it. Look, they can panhandle and make $100, right? They take that $100, they'll go to Costco and they'll buy $100 worth of candy, and then they'll break it up and they'll make money. Costco, those other big those big stops, those other big stores, 99-cent stores. Look, they can go everywhere to buy candy. I don't know why some people make it out to be this big conspiracy theory. It really isn't. You can go to BJ's, right? BJ's Wholesale. It's not that big of a deal. And then people make a big deal like they're getting apartments. Look, it's not that big of a deal to get an apartment in New York, right? You have 5 or 6 people that make $50, $60 a day, right? And they get an apartment in the Bronx or in Queens or in the outskirts of Brooklyn where it's $1,000 apartment, $2,000 an apartment, and it's very doable. It's just you're not going to have a 5-star apartment in Times Square. Well, don't get me wrong, people are stealing stuff. Don't get me wrong, there is migrants that are doing stuff they shouldn't do. But we have to keep it simple. You go to Costco or BJ's or any wholesale store, or even go online and buy yourself bulk candy and go out and sell it in the train. Again, I'd rather see them do that than go shoplift or robberies or anything like that. Yeah, this is Times Square. This is where everybody goes and everybody wants to be. And if you look on top, you'll see the ball, the New Year's ball. And actually, I was here for Times Square. If you tuned into my Twitter, I gave you guys front row seats where the ball dropped. Yeah, a lot better than theft, Robin. They put their kids on the street, and look, even when I was a kid, I worked as a young kid. I think at 9 or 7 years old, I when I was out of school, I sold lemonade. We all sold lemonade as a kid. Of course, a lot of money's going to migrants, and you know what? It's if they want to get like a job selling candy or opening up a lemonade stand, let them. Who cares? I'm not with that taking pictures of migrant kids on this train selling candy. That doesn't even make sense to me. You'll see some people, they'll just take a picture of a kid selling candy on a train, like, and they think they're reporters when they do this. And I'm like, dude, it's a kid selling candy. We all did it. Who remembers selling the chocolate bars during school, or Girl Scout cookies or Boy Scout cookies during school? Right? We all had those candy sales in school where we would have to mark off the candy they want to buy, and you'd order these candies and you'd ship it to the person's house or drop it off to the person's house. Well, that's a co-op renting apartment. There's people that will rent out rooms to people. It doesn't have to be a fancy building. It could be a basement of someone's house. They'll rent it out. That's how it works here. Yeah, but it's not, people don't always ask for applications. There's a lot of people that are renting out rooms in a basement or rooms in an apartment or sublets, right? Everything doesn't go through a co-op and a board meeting and all that stuff here. You can very easily get stuff here. Then again, it doesn't have to be in the city. Most of these guys can't afford the city. They'll go to the Bronx or Queens or the outskirts of Brooklyn or even New Jersey. You can get stuff for cheap over there. People think of New York, you're gonna spend money. You get what you pay for. So if you get a basement apartment someplace or a shared room, right? It's cheap. And you'll see on the right-hand side again, you'll have your migrants chilling out. That's all of the migrants there. Look like mostly African migrants. They're normally the cool ones. They really don't start too many problems, the African migrants. Their main thing is they want to work and that's it. Yeah, if you're going by like a nice building or co-op and stuff, of course, yeah, you'll have to go through some kind of a process. But here, no. Let's see what goes on here. There's a lot of cops here for some reason. The Hampton Inn, there's cops hanging up. Let's see what the hell's going on here. Looks like something's happening here. We might have got something. Let's see what it is. Alright guys, we're getting out the car. Let's see what we got over here. Hopefully something good. Hopefully we're gonna have some fun tonight. We'll see some fun stuff. Wait, we got a guy coming out. What do we got going on here?
Could you show us going to the job at 149 Broadway?
And for just be about this two jobs at the location, the 39 harassment and the 50
They're both doing the same thing.
Oh, looks like he's bleeding from his head. Yeah, he's bleeding from his head. Probably got into a fight or something. We got a little action. We got a little action going on here. He probably got into a fight.
I have a transfer 14 small down there.
Sorry, I dropped the phone.
Transfer post 14 4, but are you still having it directed with 4017?
Looks like he got busted upside his head. He's bleeding badly. Maybe he fell. I don't know.
Oh, that's you, Sergeant.
Yeah, Robin. It's about the location. I'm not sure what happened to this guy. Either he fell or he got hit in the head. This is a hotel here.
David 18.
1010 at 360 Lexington Avenue. You can mark it 91. Ground life is clear. And I got a 311 job when you're ready.
Some action.
That's up to state.
68 to 1260 Broadway. Got the 311 job. Thank you.
That's fine.
Who knows what happened with this guy? His phone fell again.
Fourth one. South Fourth one. Mr. BSI, South Boy 1900 is going to give you the final for that 54. Short 98.
Who knows what's going on over here?
That's fine.
Nah, it wasn't a wheelchair. That's the chair the ambulance brings in. So you got all the bikes over here. These are the migrants' bikes from the hotel. There's literally a migrant facility right here. 221 West 47. That's a migrant hotel. This is probably all the migrants' bikes. No, it's not a cop streaming Infinity. Let's clean the lens a little bit. It's a little dirty. That's a little better.
530 1900.
Excuse me, guys. This phone keeps falling.
Elevator 145 144. Please notify them. This is type radio to control that.
Trying to find the right position for you guys, where you'll get the best view. Again, this is my new, trying this for the first time streaming. Now let me try to turn this over a different way. Let me try this way. No, that's not gonna work.
I'm there for 3 or 4 minutes.
Show me picking up this 255 West Woodbridge.
Trying to get the best angle for you guys, but can't seem to find it.
Charlie 1. Charlie 1.
1010
said 637 8th Avenue, Command Radio, uncooperative calling. North, using a 32 at 241 West 57 Broadway, 8th Avenue. We're stopped at the CVS Pharmacy, set on foot on 8th Avenue.
Let's check out the shoplifter.
Have a nice day after that. Okay. That's almost putting this other 4,000 and holding it.
Let's try a different location.
Charlie. 7 Charlie.
17 Charlie.
That's 53, 10 job. Go 10 on 50 Street.
Boy. 17 boy. 17 son. 17 boy, you had a cardiac, you get sucked there, it was almost to the Marlin Goon, just need a final. 17 Adam.
Adam.
That's only a sector 680 complaining east for 3rd Avenue. Milk on the stage, NTA vehicle hit him, and then I exchanged information. And also a suspicious vehicle at 303 Lexington Avenue, East 7838. Two vehicles have been parked in the loading zone area for more than 3 hours. South Charlie 1. 42, 90 dealer. South 419. South 419. 700 shows 98.
I'll take you guys over to the
South Post 1.
Roosevelt Hotel.
Directed 221 West 41 Street, please. 17 Charlie.
17 Charlie.
Cycle back runs again to the building.
Just bear with me. We're gonna change different locations. It's kind of a boring night, to be honest with you. We'll shoot over to the Roosevelt Hotel. That's where all the magic happens. Hopefully we'll see some migrants coming in. Let's shoot over to the Roosevelt Hotel. Maybe we'll see some migrants causing some havoc. It's weird. Every time I go live, there's not much stuff going on.
One radio station WAF 542 zone 4 units in response to emergency business. Remember, driver live intersection side surplus to the cautious number of same topic. They remember forward to 18,000 and something others. All members of service employees will ride in the public vehicle. Good morning.
There is not much going on tonight, guys. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's strange. Anytime I go live, it's like super boring. And then all of a sudden, we'll get jam-packed with calls. It's weird. Maybe this live stuff is not for me. But I'm hearing if you go live, you get your hours that you need. And later on, I can try to make some money with this YouTube stuff. Because again, Twitter is not paying me anything. It's a joke on Twitter. Seriously, to make money on Twitter, only way people make money on Twitter is if they rob content and if Musk and these big accounts share them. And those are the only people that are making money on Twitter right now. Right? Twitter will throw me like $100 a month, which doesn't even cover my gas. But if you steal content, right, you'll be good. And people don't understand, right? When you steal content, you're stealing it for people like me, who actually put their lives in danger to get this footage. I film stuff that most people don't want me to film, right? These people don't want me to film. I'm filming gangs, they don't want me around, and I put myself in danger. And then we have these accounts on Twitter that are constantly stealing footage. I mean, constantly stealing footage. And it's theft, pretty much. It's exactly what it is. It's theft. So I'm hearing with YouTube, once you get your hours in, you can actually make some good money with it. I know some guys that are telling me they make $20,000 a month, $10,000 a month. And my footage has been seen by millions of people, if not billions of people all over the world. So maybe I should have started this earlier during the rush hour for the migrants,
Be about that credit for the EMS transfer to NYU, like on this. 465, thank you. Sounds cool. North Charlie. North Charlie. Can you check it about 39 Suffolk service for 900 8th Avenue, 900 8th Avenue, the base on West 53 and West 54? 4? The person said the customers were leaving the location as a group of 10 people, males and female. Job table was 23:30 hours.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Hit the share button. Help me out.
31. 61 and 476 Fifth Avenue.
Hit the notifications so when I pop on next time, hopefully we'll see something good right away.
Also, I've seen a chicken about on the 39 criminal meds in front of 124 West 31. 124 West 13 West 31 Street between 6th and 7th Avenue. While parking garage, police the staff damaged the keys to the Tesla.
see what goes on here. This is theft of service right down the block here, so.
You check an advisor in regards to the 39. For no mental was also dispute at the other state location. South Charlie 1. North Charlie. North Charlie. Are you ready to? United Calgary, the South Charlie.
South Charlie.
South Charlie, what you checking out is also on the 1011 Commercial Bird, 3707th Avenue, 3707, West 3 Auto, West 31.
Totally Central. Just show me with one male stop, 1440 BUA, no further.
You said 1440.
Broadway, no further.
That's for
Yesterday we had some crime. I got some migrants shoplifting. Pickpocketing. I don't know. It's a weird day today. Driving around. Nothing much going on. The radio's on. I guess it is what it is. You win some. Sometimes you go fishing, you catch a fish. Sometimes you go fishing, you catch a cold. Looks like I'm catching a cold tonight. But we'll go by to Roosevelt. Let's see what goes on over there. And you got these idiots, just drunk morons. At least you guys got to see the city.
coming over 875 3rd Avenue, 875 3rd East, 52853, no traffic, no fin. Your present police investigation in the MTA of the one of the officials' vehicles. Without vehicle info exchange.
Yeah, for the few sergeant.
North FTU, Sergeant.
Cars on 610 West 56th Street. Not 34 to 29, market 93 Charlie. South FTU 3.
South FTU 3.
91 thank you.
Hit the like button, subscribe, help me get some views on this thing. Turn on your notifications. You never know when something might happen. You never know. It's New York.
You also had a 39 harassment for one of the tables that were in.
You never know what could happen. We'll shoot into the Roosevelt Hotel right now. Let's see what goes on over there. Right now we'll shoot into the Roosevelt Hotel. See what happens there. Hopefully we'll see some movement there. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications for the next time I go live. Like I said, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. We're about to make this left turn. And then we'll hit the Roosevelt Hotel.
At this time in the south, receiving on 39 violation of family 135 West 41, 135 West 401 between 6 and Broadway. The export will follow. They'll pull up to this location. Description of a big white 22. Just foreign walk. About 6 foot, 150 pounds, slim built, with brown jacket, black pants, black shoes, white bottom.
West 46, 1170.
This is never got beat up. North Charlie 84.
So we're coming over to the Roosevelt Hotel. Let's see what they got going on here. Let's see if we can get some action over here. There's only a cop car in front of the Roosevelt. Yeah, we just passed by the road. Now we're going to the Roosevelt. So this is the Roosevelt Hotel. You'll see the migrants hanging out front. I'll turn it over to the right so you can see their scooters and everything. So all around the Roosevelt, you'll see these places on the side. Some of them are holding facilities, waiting facilities, until they get into the Roosevelt. The Roosevelt. Oh, we got an ambulance in front of the Roosevelt Hotel. What do we got going on here? Ambulance pop by here all the time. There's always some kind of trouble that happens. Let's see what we got going on here. shoot right over there now.
South Coast 1.
Directors 91.
10-4.
Why do we got an ambulance in front of the Roosevelt Hotel? We will see shortly.
Outside 2.
Let's see what happens here.
17 Adams.
39, 5 Anthony, First Avenue. You got a call back?
Why do we got an ambulance in front of the Roosevelt? We'll see right now. Oh, almost fell.
And she said, so we ordered dinner, we sit down, first words out of Waz's mouth, what are you taking for?
We're in front of the Roosevelt Hotel. If you can see, this is the Roosevelt, this is the Migrant Intake Center. And let's see what's going on here. Why is there an ambulance in front of the place? What's going on, brother? How are you? Thank God. Thank God I'm doing well, bro. What's up, kid? Good. What's going on? Yeah, I'm doing some live, so.
Hey, man.
What up, baby? I'm all right, thank God.
What?
Yeah, I'm on live.
Yeah, all right. YouTube, I'm just trying YouTube.
Yeah, this is YouTube. No, I'm not trying to get. I'm not trying to get. This is kind of if I go on the Twitter, I got 100,000.
It's 10 people.
Yeah, it's bullshit. No.
I gotta cover my face.
No. This is like.
Should I go to Harlem?
We'll go to Harlem next. On my Twitter, I get like thousands on there. So I'm trying this YouTube stuff to give it a try. Oh, we got some. So let's see what happens there. So I'm on the YouTube trying it. I'm new on YouTube, but the Twitter and the Instagram is where I got a lot of followers. So I want to try to build this up. We'll give it a try.
How what place like in history does this right here
Fall into?
affect like
It's a crisis. It's a big crisis, bro.
so will they look back like you know how they look at the Spanish flu?
Yeah, they'll look at.
You think they're gonna look back at
Of course,
You
absolutely.
think they're gonna want to keep this quiet?
They're gonna. With me around, they can't keep it quiet.
Yeah.
You know, my footage goes viral.
Or like let's say like 60 years, like hundreds of years.
Everything gets twisted. You know that.
Yeah.
Everything gets twisted.
100 years, you think they'll go back to this?
I don't know. Maybe we got some migrants coming out right now, so we got a bus dropping off some migrants. Okay, how are you? Thank God, bro. I'm doing well. So these look like it's the Catholic Charities dropping them off. That's what this looks like. So there's multiple ways migrants get here. There's the Catholic Charities. There's planes. Looks like these guys just got off a plane. Sorry.
Where did this bus come from?
But again, look, the migrants been slowing down now. We hardly have any more coming in. We used to get like, I don't know, 10, 20 buses a day. And it'll be insane here sometimes.
fellow New Yorker.
On West 57th Street.
All right, guys, I'll check you later. I'm gonna go look for some crime.
No, I think
you
I'm
got it. God
decent,
bless
right?
you guys. You got it,
All right,
guys.
you too, all right.
I'll check you later, brother.
Yeah.
Be safe, man. You got it, bro. God bless. So we've got a little migrant action. Not much, just a little taste. But again, it's been slow lately here. Thank God it's been slow.
Sedan, Pennsylvania plate, Mary King John 9796. The flatbed.
You said it was a black vehicle, Pennsylvania Tech, Mike King John 9796.
That's 4.
Flatbed needed.
4.
10-4, stand by. Thanks for the reason, King. Stand by that unit.
Times Square Post 10 midnight.
Times Square Post 10.
We're taking up to EDP on 45th Street.
10-4. Arrive alive in the resident 84.
So close, not on the back.
We got an EDP. We might have something. Let's see what this is. 45th Street. When on 45th, I mean, it's probably a little closer to this. And now we're moving. We're hustling.
Arrival EDP assignment officer by to use our hands to cover actually continues to arrive. Resident 84. Times Square cardiac in regards to that EDP 119 West 45 between 6th and 7th Avenue.
Oh, we might have.
That's 119 West 45, 119 West 45, between 6 and 7.
Right. We might have some action. Share it with your friends. That's what we're waiting for. So, we're on 45th right now. As we said, between 6th and 7th. So that's where we're going.
At that time, in the 17th, it's 34, 225, 153, 225, 153. Between 2nd and 3rd Avenue. 2 minutes got physical hip. We had 2 minutes in the past. Location is shoulder injury to the face at this time. Description of a male black 5'8" with braids. 17 Charlie. Lieutenant.
7 Lieutenant.
You ready in regards to 34 coming over 225 West East 53 between 2nd and 3rd Avenue? 7-4 arrival live with resident 8417 Charlie Rector.
All right, we got something over here. Let's see what the hell this is.
They're not 17 units to back. They're not 17 units to back the lieutenant for the 34 225 East 53. 7-4 arrival live with resident 84.
17 Charlie Central.
17 Charlie.
3rd Charlie Central. It's going to be a 50 from Market 91. Show me back in the LC.
All right, we got something happening now. We got something happening. I don't know what, but we got something happening. Let's see what happens. We got the guys out here. All right. It's showtime. It's showtime, guys. Share with your friends, like, subscribe. Share with your friends, like, subscribe.
What? What?
All right, guys, we got some action. Let's see what happens. All right, we got a little something. Let's see what goes on. They're looking for an EDP, emotionally disturbed person. All right, share with your friends. We might have something.
145.
We got the captain, the lieutenant here. They had a call for an EDP. So it's emotionally disturbed person, possibly in the building.
Charlie.
Your bus location for female face to face.
So far, got a bus that's around 6 minutes out.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Cops are going in. They might pull someone out. You never know.
Stop by that Charlie Raven. South Charlie 1. South Charlie 1. 140, 90,
We got cops going in multiple places right now.
90 North Ring.
Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Why not?
I know. Thank you, Mike.
He was squeezing your neck.
Why was he squeezing my nipple?
What's going on, bro?
South 4. Oh, you just give me one. Unless you have a priority.
One of the cops asked why it's the press here. Because I couldn't be here, that's why.
Midnight 30.
Let's see what happens now. Cops went inside. Let's see if they come out.
South Unit to the process 39 violation of family 135, 141, 135, 141. Please accept for all the way. The export zone that follows completed this location. South 3090. 31. South 31. So you want this 39 violation of family 135, 141. Please accept for all the way.
Passport post 11, but 4 by.
Passport post 11 4 by. You got a final for your 53?
93 Charlie, 93 Queen.
89. 99.
93 Charlie, 93 Queen.
Passport 11 4 by. So no dark. So that's 94. 94 Central. Passport 8.
Oh, baby.
I wonder what's going on here. How are you, sir? Thank God. Another day in New York City.
Yeah. Hi.
139, sheet 90 exit.
I don't know. Let's see what's happening inside.
See you tomorrow, boss.
Let's see what's going on here. Nothing's going on here.
That's 725 Fifth Avenue.
What's going on? How are you?
How are you?
Hey, shit. I'm on live, so.
I think so. Just because we're in New York, got it?
Huh?
I'll be out of tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Be safe, bro. You're working late tonight.
Oh, it's Friday.
Really? Good. When you're around, I know we're gonna see some fun. I'll see you guys later. Later, Ben. Oh, what's going on, brother? How are you? I'm all right. Yes, so nothing. Alright, now I think we're gonna start. The later it gets, the more action we get. And we'll wait for the party to start.
Alright, boy, can you respond for the CRC for 725 5th Avenue, West 56 West 57?
West 56, that's Trump's place.
It was an EDPR location. There's no ESU needed, but they requested an RMP for the sector.
So most of the cops are cool in this area. Most of them know me, they know my face. They're happy to see me. And then you got the ones that don't know me, that just want to be assholes.
South 419. South 4. Next generation. Times Square Lieutenant.
You have the bus going to 119 West 45. Just route them to 1535 Broadway at the Marriott for now.
10-4.
South SU 1.
South SU 1.
You should us picking up the 311 job at 315 West 38th Street.
Alright, that was nothing.
Alright, Kelly, you're still out.
Affirmative. The dark Metro Auto Body, 30 minutes as of midnight 33.
We'll keep trying until we find something for you guys.
17 Charlie. Not Adam 1. At this time in the north, we held the 3 jobs at 10 on Commercial Park 515 Madison, another 10 on Commercial Park 638 Lexington, and a 10 for open line 663 Fifth Avenue.
Boy, you just throw those on my queue upon completion of the EDP.
South 4.
North David.
North David.
What up? Joe. I'm going to set it up.
Alright guys, I don't know what it is about the live, but for some reason when I go on live, I don't see any action. And then when I get off the live, all kinds of crazy stuff is going on. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to tune off for a bit, and then maybe I'll start back up. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll try again a different night. Thank you guys. God bless you, and have a good night.
32 is a 52 marking 91. Thank you.